man, I want to talk about this subject matter, and we're all dealing with it right now. So, with that being said, no further ado, these women out here hate your guts. Okay, these women out here, they can't stand you. You guys bear with me. I was just working out on TikTok. Had a couple shorties in there that was, watching, staring, gazing, glazed. I was glazing them over. And listen, I'm out here living my best life. You guys, I want you to understand, I appreciate you being with me on this journey. It's my first month of freedom. Now, I know I've been separated, and I know mentally and everything we've been free, but it's going to be legal and everything. It's a beautiful thing. It's an energy. See, because, we're in the courthouse and got the contract to get married. You got to go in the courthouse and have it dissolved. You know what I mean? It's an energy. And once that's done, I'm here, baby. Lawyer giving me updates. It's going along beautifully. Man, it's just been, it's been over 10 years since I've been single. The crazy part? I haven't really been single with my son. Like, hence the reason why it was, kind of hard for me to let that chick go, because she was the chick that I met when I first found out about my son. So I was like, kind of like, learning how to, uh, raise a kid with her and stuff like that. And you have those kind of memories, but you can't get all sentimental when you got a demon in your life. You got to get rid of them. Take the memories that were good and keep them in your mind. And I want you guys to remember this, gentlemen. You're men. If things don't work out with a lady, it's okay. Take the good memories or whatever memories you want to keep and take them with you, because guess what? You couldn't, even if y'all worked out, you couldn't take her with you to the next realm even if you wanted to. So what's the difference? Who cares? I'm not telling you not to love. I'm just telling you, like, listen, man, you're really here for the memories anyway. If you think about it, big picture. Do I feel like walking that way? Oh no. Step away. It's a little loud. I'm busy as shit. Anyway, I got some notes. Let's go through it. Women want to be able to read you. They want to be able to read you like a book. They don't like it when they can't read you for some reason. I don't understand it completely. You know, it's got me. They want to be able to read you. They want to be able to know what you're going to do, predict your movements. Now, they know this is an unfair advantage, but when they can't read you, they'll label you as weird or something. They'll find a reason, which was my next bullet anyway. If they can't label you easily, then they will just, if they can't read you, then they'll just label you like a weirdo or something. You know what I'm saying? It's always something. And, the alpha woman, she knows the movements and the routines of the alpha man, the beta bucks. But when you're a Sigma, you're outside of that realm, and it bothers them. It bothers them. They want to know what you're going to do, your next move. Look, I've had some alpha women more than likely think that they were going to set up a casual encounter. Like you just happen to run into them. No, absolutely not. You won't casually run into me. You should have made yourself known when you had the opportunity. So I'm going overseas. It's kind of hard to casually run into me in Thailand, like, an American woman, what's up? Hey, I seen your channel and it's crazy running into you. No, it's not crazy, and it's not coincidence or happenstance. You know what I'm saying? I like that kind of power, man. These alpha women, they like to watch you and study you. They think it's okay instead of making a move. That way both parties can study each other. like it's supposed to be. All right, next. Man, this phone is getting heavy. I'm gonna have to rotate. Just got off TikTok working out. I'm telling y'all, man. Switch it around. All right. They don't like that you're spontaneous. Now, I don't know what this is about. Again, it rolls to they can't read you. They don't like the spot. But here's the funny thing. They say they don't like you, being spontaneous. Now they don't say that. It's just when you are being spontaneous, they always have a problem with it. They'll say something crazy like, "Oh, he's unpredictable." It's just he's 1 minute he's this way, the next minute he's that. What do you want from a man? You want somebody that you can just guess what they're gonna do from the next time. That's what. What are you talking about? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? You know what I mean? What are you talking about? You can't have it both ways, man. They'll want you to spontaneously take them on a trip or something, but they don't want you to be spontaneous in your life if you want to change up your career. So what if you're making over 100,000 and you want to go into business, for yourself? Why wouldn't that woman trust you to have the ability to build a business out the same way you did and make 100,000 in the first place? You want to know why? She knows you have the capability to do so. She just don't want to have to go through the process of waiting until you get there. Women like to wait at the finish line. This has been made known, on plenty of channels and throughout the years. Women don't want to help build you up. They want to wait at the finish line after you've built. That's why we keep trying to tell you guys it's very important for you to maintain your frame, build up, and never wed. And never have anything too serious as far as a relationship unless this woman is like the best woman you've ever seen. You met her family, her mother's still with the father, the grandmother's still with the grandfather, they're still alive. If the grandfather passed away, the grandmother's still around, she's still unwed. You want to look at the family tree to see what, if the women are any good. Because if you don't, you're ignoring red flags. Now, sorry about that. Now, my problem, I was looking past that. And when you see the mother is all messed up in a divorce, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to stuff like that, because she's around these people. She's going to get influenced. The alpha woman, though, she don't like you, period. So we're talking about regular women. You know what I mean? The alpha woman always has too much to say. I don't know what it is about them. They don't know when to be quiet. There's a time and a place for everything. But the alpha woman thinks that her mouth, there's always time for her mouth. There's always time for her to tell you about yourself or whatever the case may be, right? Hence the reason why the alpha woman, aka the modern woman, is alone, without prospects, without suitors. You know what I mean? Stuck in the sauce, regretting life. I can't stand masculine women. And brother, let me tell you, I'm glad you said that. Let me go ahead and caveat off of that, my man. Tez, the alpha woman is the result of being alpha widow too many times. The heart's been broken so much that she's put a shield over it. And the shield is taking on the traits of the men that alpha widowed her. And then she calls it being an alpha woman. There's no such thing. There's nowhere in most of nature, I'm not saying there's not exceptions, but there's nowhere in most of nature is there a need to be a leading female. And if you're a leading female, then instead of going after leading men, you should be just taking the beta men that want you to lead them. But instead, we keep coming across these alpha widow, aka alpha women, aka modern women, that want to break good men that are minding their business, looking for a regular woman. That's why when you guys are arguing with these women on these panels and stuff, I'll never do it. I'm never going to give them a chance to argue with me. You know what I'm saying? Because they just want to break good men. They have plenty of options. They tell you all the time. Hey, what's going on, Richard? What's going on, Price? You know what I mean? They tell you all the time that they have plenty of options. So if you have plenty of options, then why in the world are you continuously going after men that don't want anything to do with you? Why in the world are you continuously getting online, having something to say about a certain group of men that don't want nothing to do with you? Why don't you just go to the options that are making themselves available to you? Well, they don't want them. They know beta bucks when they see it. You know what I mean? Oh, you guys just got through working out. I keep saying, hang on, y'all. I keep saying that, man. Oh my God. I keep saying that, man. Because I really did, and I'm sore. I'm not going to lie to you. There was a couple ladies in there that were kind of cute, and I was in there showing out. And, I was doing too much, and I can feel it. I need to go do insanity. I'm telling you, man, that insanity, it gets you right. It gets you right, my brothers and my sisters. Insanity gets you right. You know what you could do? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a little cheat code I do sometimes. I'll do insanity like 3-4 times a day, but I'll only do like 10 minutes of it. You know what I'm saying? I'll take like 10 minutes of the hardest segment, and I'll go and I'll be like, all right, you got it. You got it. I'll be like, hey, Sean, you got it. You know what I mean? And see it, but look here. If you take 10 minutes and you do it like, 3, a couple times a day, in the AM, in the afternoon before work, during lunch break or after work, and then you do it last 10 minutes before you go, dude, especially right before you go to bed and right when you first get up, man, please. That's the best time to do it. All right, let's turn it around. You know what I'm saying? When you first starting off, after a while, when you start doing it, it's like, man, I just want to do this all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go home and do it again. You know what I'm saying? I got to do P90X tonight. It's P90X night tonight. I think it's back and chest. I keep it old school, y'all. All this new stuff. I think Moon told me about something that I should try out is tap out. I like that. It sounds like martial arts type of stuff, which I do some of those videos anyway. But I'm gonna try that out. Hey, what's going on? No, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was like, tap out, try that out or whatever. I'm gonna try it out, take a look. But I keep it simple, man. I go for what I know. I used to do this stuff in the military, and it used to keep me super fit. So I just keep doing it now. Whenever I need to get back in shape, I just go right back to the basics. Can't go wrong with that. Let's keep it flowing. Let's keep it going. Just don't listen to these women when they're talking, brothers. Even my sisters out there that are good women that are they're too shy to approach a good man. We're just gonna put it like that. Just don't listen to these hateful, bitter women. Okay, they're all over the place, and they're always talking. That's how you know they're hateful and bitter. They're always talking. I don't care what they look like, because let's be real, they no longer have that sparkle in their eye after a while. I don't know what happened just now, but they don't have that sparkle in their eye. I don't care how much makeup they put on. It's just dead. You know what I'm saying? You can look at them and be like, oh, your eyes are dead. Somebody destroyed you. You know what I mean? What's going on, brother? What's going on? Is it good afternoon already, or is it grand rising still? Oh, it's good afternoon. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, it's gonna be whatever when I move over to Thailand. I need to get used to. I need to acclimate my body to being up at night. You know what I'm saying? Get ready. Oh shit! Got this road. Oh, get over here. Out of this man's way. You know what I'm saying? It's Big Diesel. Oops. Slide up out the way of that 350. Yeah, you got the way of that 350. Anyway, see what's going on. There's a car coming. Slide up out the way. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's going on? According to you. What's wife material? That's a. I'm trying to put this notepad back here. Bear with me, all. I need a drink. I just got through working out on TikTok. I was rather gonna say it another 6 times. You know, I can't help it, man. I just got through working out on TikTok. But I did, man. I was over there showing out to these chicks, man, and my shoulders. Yeah, so wife material. Lady Wolf, if you will. And now you heard it here first, so don't sit there and try to take my shit. Don't take my shit. I'm making merch with that. Lady Wolf is wife material. Ugh. So I'm glad you said wife material. So not a wife, just wife material. Long-term type relationship chick. Absolutely. Okay, because you know me. Any kind of contract in the United States, man, is non and void. I am not doing it. But the wife material. We talking about overall looks department, personality wise, both. You know what I mean? Like what, you know? Well, right now, man, she has to have a great smile. Okay, first of all, like she got to have that spark in her still. She can't be out here looking dead in the eyes, like her soul's been snatched by a Chad or a Tyrone already. Okay, that's not gonna fly. Okay, hang on for a second. Put my glove on. Here we go. Secondly, she has to be fit. I prefer, and I probably will never take serious a woman has a bunch of surgeries. Um, I'm not saying it's not possible, you know what I mean, but she have to prove to me. I don't think I do it. But just natural body. Um, Not egotistical, man. Like just a chick that's down to earth. So you got a nice body and your face is kind of pretty. So fucking what, you know? Personality, okay. Uh, Knows her place as a woman. You know what I mean? I know some women gonna be like, "Oh God, I don't like what he said." I don't give a shit. Knows her place. Um, when she approach, she has a feminine approach. She doesn't talk too much. When she speaks, her words have impact. Or she could be a talker, you know, like talk a lot, but not really trying to say nothing. Just a laughing person that talks a lot. Um, put that down now. I forget. I like weirdo chicks trying to read my notes or read my handwriting. They're weird as shit. I have fans. I feel like the best type of woman is one who understands your needs and shortcomings. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good woman as well. That would be a good woman. It's gonna be kind of hard to find her, but yeah, one that understands your needs and your shortcomings. I don't know about the shortcomings. How you mean like after you explain to her your shortcomings, or she assumes what your shortcomings are? You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful because I try to women really think they have some kind of intuition, but if they really had that, they wouldn't have Pookie and Ray Ray baby daddies. So I have to be really careful. If they think that they can give you unsolicited advice, they will. And I always tell you, men, never take advice from anyone unsolicited, but definitely women. A real woman would know not to, volunteer her advice to a man that didn't ask for it. That's a woman completely out of pocket and out of her frame, and she's used to dealing with, some kind of goofy Pookie or Ray Ray where she has to be the parent, and she's traumatized, so she don't know how to like tone that down. So when you meet a woman like that, the reason why I say that is because she'll start like putting you under this heavy level of scrutiny that she can't put herself under. She'll start, like, I've had women, like, I start talking to them and they start making recommendations based off the content they see, and I look at her and I just say, well, listen, do we really want to go down this road? And she's like, well, what do you mean? I mean, you know more about me than I know about you because you watch my content. But based off your appearance alone, the way you speak and pronounce words, the way your face looks, I can probably say some shit that'll make you rethink life way more than you could say something to me like that. That's what, like, God gave me the gift of having, the ability to really put some words together to make people think. And the reason why that bird, whatever that bird was, sound like the predator. Oh, that's a woodpecker. But that's why I tell people be careful. Like, that's why I'm like, I don't judge people. That's why I try to make sure I don't, and I don't just like go around on the internet and just mess around with people and make content about people that are minding their business. I normally go after people I can tell that are talking about other people. You know what I'm saying? Because they're judging. Like, I'm gonna start making these videos, these reaction videos to people that I think are talking about my archetype and trying to be slick, or talking about somebody but trying to be slick and trying to disguise their words. I want to teach y'all how to, read between the lines. And I try to tell these people not to do this because as slick as they think they are with words, I haven't even begun to be slick yet. So to judge me based off the little bit you see shows me you're ignorant. If I were to do the same, I guarantee you I'd hurt your feelings, make you probably cry to yourself to sleep at night on a regular basis. And I don't think that you really want that. That's why I tell them, just mind your business. Just mind your business. You ain't gonna get away with, running your mouth about me or whatever for so long. Once I catch on, you're cooked. And then I move on. But that, before I get off of here, the kind of woman I'm looking for, I don't listen, women are gonna study men, but after a certain period of time, you gotta stop studying, you gotta make a move. You see, I'm firm with what I'm saying. I'm a man of my word. I'm trying to show you something. So you gotta smash that like button. So I'm trying to show you something. You're going to have to approach. I need you to approach because there's a lot of women playing games out here. But if you approach, it will alleviate a lot of those games. So that way we can start off on like a little bit more level playing field. I know you're interested. Not I'm trying to pick up on little clues and no, you know what I'm saying. But it's a woman that knows what she wants. Has something she does. You know what I'm saying. Whatever she got going on, she's working or whatever. But it's feminine, man. Like, that's all I really want right now is a woman that has some level of femininity. I mean, it's so rare. Like, a woman that's just soft, that just makes you want to smile. Not trying to tell me what she thinks I need to do based off of what she sees. I don't give a shit. I don't care what you think. You don't know me. Anyway, y'all, get off of here. And I'm going to jump on my other channel, King David the Chosen. Join me over there. Be on here for another few minutes. I just want to let you know there's women out here and there's females. And these female alphas, they're good at wearing masks, but they don't like you. I'm telling you, they want your money and the royal ride from time to time, but they do not like you. You got to be aware. Got to be cautious. Guard your loins, okay? I need you to know that, gentlemen. Guard your loins. It's getting rough out here. They're adjusting laws so that alpha women can get child support while pregnant. We have to be swifty. You know what I mean? Have grown girls, then females, then women, then wives. That's pretty good. You don't mind, just females, women, and then ladies. But that's a good one as well. I like that you do your own thing. Salute to that. You know what I mean? Salute to that. Not copying someone and doing your own thing. I'm telling you, man, that's the reason why the wolf pack is important. These women out here, they're lost in the sauce. They don't know a real man when they see one. You know what I mean? Oop, let me got the road up. What's going on? Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I would consider a lady a wife. That's why I rarely talk about them. I really speak about ladies because very few, wife types out here. You know what I mean? There's very few that you see that's like, oh man, she got everything going on. Because sometimes it seems like they do, and then they'll drop a video talking about these men's. I'm like, oh god, here we go. You're broken. Another broken one. Send her back. You know what I'm saying? Send her back. You know what I mean? Back to the streets. You will go. I'm not here to clear up trauma. I heal myself. I'm not here to heal up anybody. If I was going to be healing up other people, I'd help out my ex and heal her up. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. Be good. Stay blessed. I'm out. You know what I mean? New subscriber here. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? The real McCoy. Appreciate you. Salute to the subscription. Welcome to the tribe. Oh, that's that FedEx chick. She is hot. I'm gonna order something. I'm gonna flirt with her one day. She dropped something off one day. I was outside working out and I was shirtless, and she was just like, it's like, man, I don't know how to approach the situation. You know what I mean? It's a crazy situation. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, man. Hey, y'all remember the other day when everybody was spawning out of nowhere? It was like a chick was spawned out of nowhere, and then that couple spawned out of nowhere. I'm just, you know what I mean? You like a woman in uniform? Yeah, man. I like a working woman too. Absolutely. Your boy's gonna get around. Listen, man, it's my first month of freedom. I mean, I've been separated, like I said, but like, getting the paperwork done and everything, and knowing that she's pregnant by somebody else is a great thing. And what's going on? It's a great thing. You know what I mean? Directly approach her directly. Love confidence. Directly approach her. Approach who? I don't approach anybody. Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you joining the tribe, but women like confidence, but I believe true confidence, I'm going to make that motherfucker approach me. I'm not approaching nobody. My confidence, like, I got too many women. I don't have time to be approaching you. You can approach, submit your application, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll move from there. But as far as me, I can't do it. Why would I do that when I have women approaching me? It would seem like what God's, making the plan for me, I'm going against it. That's why. Now, if that's the way you do things, my man, you know what I'm saying? Respect. Because there are a lot of women out here where if you approach them, you catch them off guard, you absolutely get what you want. But there has to be a couple of us out here that make women do something differently. Like, this guy, I know that he likes me, and a guy can think you're cute. A guy can think you got it together. But if his boundaries are he don't approach, he has to maintain his frame. Just like a man that approach. If he's the kind of guy that says, I approach, I don't give a shit, that's what that man does. And you're not going to be able to change his mind, nor should you. You should respect it. You know what I mean? Absolutely. We're taking applications. Gentlemen, we're taking applications at all times. You know what I'm saying? But as far as, us approaching, No, we're busy men. We're building, networking. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to go on vacations. You know what I mean? We don't have time. We just don't have time. Now, if you're out and you're on vacation and you're a little bit loose and drunk, hey, do what you do. But as far as like really looking around and seeing hot chicks, and man, listen, that hot chick had a sausage in her mouth last night or this morning or probably right before you seen her. Okay? I ain't worried about them. Ain't worried about them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they're good old Christian girls out here getting it how they live, minding their business. Nah, man. They're right here trying to plug as many holes at the same time as possible and hope no one finds out. I'm telling you, man, it's a savage world out here. And the women, they support this stuff, so you'll never know because their homegirls and their family like, oh, you took 3 sausages at once? It's a horrible situation there. Yeah, it's bragging rights for them. The modern woman, I'm out of here. Okay? I can find a woman attractive and I want to approach. So it tells me I don't want her bad enough. Well, yeah. Well, I don't even if you really wanted her, for you to approach, you would have to you have situational awareness. Like you're like, what country are you in? Like, are you in a country outside of, obviously you any other country than the United States? If you're in a country like that, then approaching is normal and the women are going to greet you properly. If you're in the United States and you're going to approach, you have to assess, what I'm saying, the situation properly. Okay, like what kind of signs is she giving you? You have clear indicators, and even then, you could approach her and she could flip on you and be like, "Ah, got you, bitch. I don't want you. Get away from me. I'm gonna call the cops." You never know. It's always a possibility in the states. That's why I'm just like, well, I hear you, but you guys, y'all have this thing about setting cameras up and trying to set men up for no good reason. So, a wise man once told me, her body, her choice. So she going to have to walk that body and choose to approach me. That's the way it's got to be. I just can't be violating their spaces by walking up into their aura and their energy. No, you know what I'm saying? Women need to do what they need to do. It's 2024. We all are aware of energy. And when a woman approaches you, that energy is going to be good no matter what. If you're not Chad enough or Tyrone enough, you might be welcomed with a not so great greeting. You know what I mean? And if her girls are around, it might be a full clown fest that's on somebody's live stream. You know what I mean? We got to be careful and move swifty. You know what I'm saying? We got to, man. You know what I mean? We got to. We can't be up out here exposing ourselves. Well, I mean, you guys that do that, you guys that run the game, and I think y'all are really talking about like vacations and stuff like that. If you're talking about doing it to the chick you see in the mall, man, balls of steel. You know what I mean? You're talking about doing it to the woman that works at the mall. Oh my goodness, you're talking about doing it to a coworker. Oh my God, man, you're waiting on an HR complaint. But look, my guy, do what you do and do it well. I'm not here to tell grown men what to do. You know that I support whatever men do. I support the alphas, obviously the men going their own way. Obviously, you know what I mean? Save yourself, black men, all the different movements, man. I support them all. And a lot of alphas like approaching. Y'all get a thrill out of it. It's like a kick you get. It's like me working out. Like y'all just like, I'm gonna take my chances, and you dive in. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Do what you gotta do. Some of y'all don't even care about getting numbers. It's like the feeling of throwing a woman off and throwing some game on her real quick. It's cool. I'm not over hating. I mean, for between. Oh wow! Congratulations, brother. Congratulations, man. Doing what I can, doing what I can. You know what I'm doing though, man? Like last year, I was really on this really strict routine, and I got rid of all the red meat and stuff. But like, if you guys hear anything rumbling, that's my stomach. I'm still fasting. I don't give a shit. But this year, I'm eating, like I'm supposed to, making sure I'm not getting because I was a little bit deficient in a few things. And enjoying the food, man. Like I said, I'm doing this like I'm I'm not going to mention exactly how I do it, but like I'm not doing just one meal a day. I adjusted that to where I do, a couple or whatever between a certain time frame. That way, like I said, I'm not spiking and nothing. It's gradual, and I make sure that I eat stuff that's satiating, so I'm not like hungry. I really don't get hungry until like now. That's when my stomach's growling because I'm gonna get hungry till like 12. So I work out all AM and make videos and stuff, and don't really get hungry until like after 12. And then I go through this for about, I don't know, man. If I lift weights, it can be a short period of time. If I don't lift weights, my stomach might growl for a little while. And then once it's done, it's done. And I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. Once you get through it, it's done. A lot of people break down, oh, stomach's growling. A lot of times when your stomach's growling, it's most of the time breaking down the trash you ate the day before. Yeah, see, like you said, like if I eat like steak, I can go like one meal the next day because you know how heavy and satiating steak is. Because when I eat it with potatoes and just a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff going on. So I can do like one meal the next day. But like as far as if I'm eating anything else, as far with the workouts I do with P90X and Insanity, all these walks and then the lifting weights I do, yeah, I gotta do more than one meal. Yeah, and I think that's a lot of reason why you are the best way to stay cut too, man, is to fast. Because my thing about it, like I've always said since I was younger, if you're not ripped, you might as well just be fat. It's just weird to me. Like if you're gonna have mass with no cuts to it, then just be fat. You know what I'm saying? Like why you? What are you doing? Like I don't get that. I always say that people going for that discreet workout. You know what I'm saying? That workout to make it look like you don't work out to blend in with the crowd. That's weird to me. Absolutely. It's too extreme. Yeah. Yeah, I found that middle balance. Freaking lemons, lemon seeds. I found that I think the lemon water actually dehydrated me more, but it's whatever. I got my lemon water in. Um, yeah, I found a good balance. I did that 1 year of just fruit, chicken, and vegetables, and definitely was deficient in some things. Once I started doing a carnivore diet, I was like, oh, I like this, but then I kind of felt heavy. You know what I mean? So then I found a really good in the middle of mix of things, and I got it right. But it's all about trial and error, and everybody's body is different. So you have to try different things out to find out because you want to be able to eat. Like I'm going overseas, so I won't be able to. I won't be able to. I'll be able to eat all kind of stuff. So I don't want to like. I gotta only eat chicken and fruit and certain vegetables. No, I'm eating all kind of stuff. It's about making sure that you do your deficits and or you could just work out like I do all the time and you know what I'm saying? You'll be good to go. Like I work out, but I don't know how much I'll be working out when I first get over there. I'll be working out a lot. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man. It's all about that habit because you wanna live life. You know what I mean? Like I was on that heavy dieting or whatever, and it was good, it was great in a way, but you're hungry half the time and you want to live life, you want to eat everything out there. You're here for only a certain amount of time. So you just gotta be a responsible adult. So you should definitely when find a way to eat where you're fasting because fasting helps clean out your system and rejuvenate your cells. So knowing that you should be trying to do that on a regular basis, people be wondering like how I look young like this. Like I fast, I do what I need to do so that my body can rejuvenate itself. Like once a month, I try to do 3 days, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I don't do a full 3 days, but I try to do a 3 day fast. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's 3 days. Your body can rejuvenate all its cells. So if you're doing that on a regular basis, I'm getting my sleep really good. get your sleep right. You know what I mean? And just enjoy life. Always be happy. Make sure you're always happy, and find a good medium with food. Like, how are you gonna like not eat red meat? Like, how like come on, man. Like, how are you teaching people to be happy with their life, but you're putting them under restrictions? Our ancestors ate red meat, man. Come on, dude. Like, everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. And I'm pretty sure if you're not eating like red meat or something like that, you're like deficient. I know I was. When I found out I was like, okay, I'm gonna change some stuff. But you might not. Everybody works different. You know what I mean? Everybody works different. Now, as far as just carnivore only eating meat, no. But I do lighten up on most vegetables. I really don't fuck with vegetables that much. There's a few things I like a lot, but I don't really fuck with vegetables too much, man. But like fruit, y'all know I'm a fruit freak. I mean, I love all kinds of fruit. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure I rephrase that because, you know what I'm saying? People on the internet. Effects on workout, start eating up more. Yep, absolutely. Like I'm gonna probably fast today until my son gets here. That's why I love when he goes to school. I use that when he's home, man. As soon as he starts eating, it's hard for me to be cooking him food, and then I'm like, I gotta fast until 2. Man, please, I'm gonna be eating at like 12. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating at like 12, and so I just work out more, or I'll stop eating at like 6 p.m. or whatever. I'll find a way to, you know what I'm saying, get my deficit in and all that stuff. It's about just like everything else in life. Once you ascend, it's about paying attention to everything, just like paying attention. You know what I mean? Not just like going with the flow of anything. You're moving with intent with everything that you do. And the more that you move with intent with everything that you do, the more that your life, gets further in alignment. You start seeing how things go. The unfortunate thing is a lot of people figure this out later on in life. And if you can figure it out while you're able to get around really good and make it to where you can move, out of everybody's way and make your living where you can pretty much be retired, man, you can really do some great living. And that's my goal. I plan on trying to motivate people through them seeing me, getting it from the mud. You guys seeing me being homeless and all that. And in my truck and my other channel. Then live with my dad for a couple months and then getting here. Then you'll be able to see me overseas and you'll be like, okay, if this guy can do it, if he can work hard and do it, he worked his butt off. You might not have to work as hard as I did. I had a lot of stuff going on. I had a whole divorce going on. I cared about that fool. You know what I'm saying? Heartbreak, had to get over it. And while I'm getting over it, I'm getting gaslit by crazy ass content creators. You know what I'm saying? I went through the hard knock, man. I had to like figure it out on my feet. Most people get online and they hide everything and slowly figure it out. I just had got on here and people were like, this guy's over here. Looks like he's in pain from his parent breakup or something. Let's get him. And they just like started doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Doing what humans do. You know what I mean? Looking for entertainment, I guess. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't hold nothing against nobody. I don't hold grudges. Contrary to your belief, y'all just some people just keep doing stuff and have to be warned a different kind of way. But I don't be holding grudges. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? My life is great. Who am I to complain? Never would anyway, but who am I to complain? Man, I'm about to be showing y'all better than I can tell y'all. I'm not gonna go and buy a bunch of stuff just because I'm making better money. I'm not dumb. But when I get overseas and I'm doing things, I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. We over here like wasting money in America. I'm gonna save my dough, man. Got investments to be making. You know what I mean? Your boy be doing some trading. I do stuff. I just try stuff. I make investments. I do stuff. And I'm good at what I do. I'm not saying it's like a cheat code to have intuition like we have, but it kind of is, man. It's kind of like you can just see the patterns in life and you can just figure out where to go and you can just be like, okay, I'm gonna do that and that's gonna make me money. I can see that pattern over there. Yeah, you can see it. So don't be mad at me because I can see what's going on and I take advantage of it. There's nothing wrong with that. Y'all, like a lot of these women that get mad at me, they be like, he just has all this power and he uses it wrong way. And I don't use it the wrong way. I use it my way. And I'm doing right by everybody that's right by me. Now, if you do me wrong, or if you're taunting me and you're poking the bear, when the claws come out, don't say nothing. Nah. I don't start off that way. And I don't start nothing, but I'm going to finish it. I am petty like that. I'm on some 50 Cent shit. I am petty. Once you start something and don't leave it alone, you don't know when I'm going to get you. And when I get you, you don't know when I'm going to stop. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You know what I'm saying? I might say something and then turn around, a few months later and say something else again. Is that petty? I don't think so. I think petty would be me doing that unprovoked. I think when it's provoked, it's called standing on business. You know what I mean? Ain't that what people are calling it nowadays? I think it's called standing on business. You know what I mean? Facts to be content in everything you have and everything you do. Absolutely. See, that's all that it is. What you have. Some people call it minimalism. All these different terms for just being grateful for what God gave you and what God has for you. That's all that it is. Y'all are like, oh, why does he look so good? Because I love my face. And instead of trying to look like other people, I decided to make my face look the best it can look. I don't care about nobody else's face. I don't care what anyone else is doing. I love my face that God gave me. And I worked on my skin trying to y'all have seen different videos on here where my face broke out from trying some shit. I was like, oh no, my face is melting. Man, I'll try some stuff, man. Y'all see my face go through it on here. I still get online and post the content. Man, y'all should have seen my haters. I had haters like, oh yeah, this person's dying. Oh man, they got to have cancer or something. My haters were going off. I'm like, I'm just trying different skin products. You fucking idiot. I have sensitive skin. Whatever. I'll show you better than I can tell you. And then once I found the right stuff, you see that I'm running with it. I found the right stuff, and my skin looks amazing. You know what I'm saying? You have to trial and error it. That's what life's about. You see that you're sent here to this realm without a damn instruction book. You know what I'm saying? You get here, your memory's wiped, and you got to figure it out. But once you remember, you are good to go. You're going to be at peace. You know where you're going when you leave here. You know how it works. You're going to be at peace. You're going to be at peace. You're going to realize how short the time is here. I don't care what age you are. You're going to realize how short it is. You're not going to want to waste it arguing with people. Listen, lady, my shorts aren't that doggone tight. You need to lift your eyes on up. It's getting ridiculous. I feel violated. I can stand you and see them for who they are. Yeah, brother. You know what? I'm going to screenshot that. That's a good title. I think you come through here, Joshua, with a bunch of good titles, man, all the time. But yeah, they can't stand when you can see the kind of villain that they are through their mask. Or like what gets me most is like the content creators that are trying to throw shade at somebody. I'm not saying it's always me. It could be somebody else. But when I get online and I drop messages and they're like, he don't even know the messages that he's saying. He's just no, I know exactly what I'm saying. I know exactly what I thought about before I said it. I'm sending messages out to certain groups of people. Y'all think that I don't know. A lot of y'all like to feel that way. As long as you can feel like you know something more than somebody else, it makes you feel good. That's why you'll sit here and say like, oh yeah, you don't even know your own power. I know everything I'm doing. I know everything I'm doing. I'm even watching y'all trying to say that I don't know how powerful I am or the power of attraction I have. I know everything I'm doing. And for you to try to say that I don't know what the gifts I have or the power I have over people while I'm over here being as disciplined as possible, not to use my gifts to like do what other people do online, exploit people and their kindness. I know exactly what I'm doing. Don't sit there and say that to yourself to make yourself feel better. Like, oh, he didn't even know what he's doing. Oh, yeah, I know. I do know. I know how God has blessed me. That's why I make sure I stay within my bounds because I don't want to mess up my blessings. I do what I know God's okay with. I don't copy people. I don't hurt people unprovoked. I don't do anything to anyone but mind my business unless you're in my business. Now, once you're in my business, now you're a part of my business. I'm going to make some money off that business. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me get off of here, and then I'm gonna jump on my other channel. So you guys listen, I'm trying to get that channel back up and going, and if I'm trying to, that means I'm gonna do it. You want to be a part of that one. It's more spiritual over there. I know a lot of you guys want to hear, the direct talking about the modern woman and whatever, and that's what I'm giving you here. But over there on King David the Chosen is more of a spiritual channel. It's talking about your haters, talking about. I got a title. I forgot where I put it down at. Where I put that title at? Is it on here? Just filling up my. You know what I'm saying? I love writing. Yeah, I got a title or whatever, but it's more spiritual over there. So it's gonna be for men and women over there, and just talking about how when you ascend and stuff like that, what we're all dealing with as a whole. So if you want to hear that, you know what I mean, you can hear that. Ladies, I know you want to hear that. Gentlemen, if you just want to hear, direct, letting the ladies know what the business is and bullets on how to stay away from horrible females, I can respect it. I can respect it. You know what I mean? But I appreciate y'all either way. I'm going to jump right off of here and get some real water, and not lemon water that dried my mouth out more. It defeated the purpose. But now I feel my stomach got flatter just drinking that water and walking back and forth. It's all doing everything I can to get rid of water weight so I can jump on TikTok and have a six pack. I'm doing it all day long. You know what I'm saying? I love my job. Anyway, man, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Smash that like button. Drop a comment. I'm about to jump on, what was it? I said YouTube. Yeah, then I'm going to jump on TikTok. Then I'm going to jump back over here. And I got a pre-recorded video for y'all. It's dope. And the lady is gorgeous. Gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? You know which one it is. That Jamaican hottie. Oh, she's so hot. But she got that American attitude. But she's still hot. She's still hot. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to head out of here. Appreciate y'all. Everybody showed up. Known unknown. Joshua, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Remember, I'm your brother. I'm just saying I love you, but I already said it.